to come up here and be cute, you could have told me. We was, you know what I'm
Girl,
saying?
I'm comfortable. I just came out the shower.
But you're still cute though. You know, you're still giving. Now, if it was me, like an hour ago, my hair was all over the place.
What?
Like my lashes looked like they were fighting each other even more than they are right now. It was a lot going on. But how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for getting on with me today.
Of course.
Are you in New York right now?
No, I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, wow. Okay, so how is it in Atlanta?
It's good. It's good. I mean, I haven't really been out here. I just been inside.
Yeah, yeah. So when was the last time you've been home? Like,
It was actually before the coronavirus shut down everything. And it's actually crazy because from home, I went to LA to do a music video.
okay.
And then from LA, I came here to Atlanta, and then that's when everything got shut down. So I couldn't even go back home. I was like,
Dang. Yeah, I know. And I was, of course, like getting to know you, and I was like, oh, she's from the Bronx. Girl, I used to be in the Bronx all the time, up to no good, because I'm not from New York.
Where you from?
I'm from Hampton, Virginia.
Okay.
But I had a boyfriend who was from the Bronx.
Ah.
So you already know. I was all at River Park Towers, just not doing what I was supposed to be doing. But thanks again for hopping on. Of course, we got to talk about like what you've been doing during this quarantine.
Yes.
Because it's crazy right now. I feel like I'm living in an alternate universe. So like, how have you been managing? Are you like, oh, I'm cool with this? Or are you like, I'm ready to go outside?
So a little bit of both. I'm kind of cool with it because I'm a homebody and I don't really like to be out here just like, you know, partying and doing all that stuff. But I do love the work. So that's what I miss. So I miss going to like interviews. I miss going to like just different events. I miss like just being out there. But in here, the way I've been dealing with it, I just been doing TikToks, trillers. I've been recording. I got my little setup right here. Then I got my little ring light right here. So I just be using that to do some content. And yeah, I'm just trying to use any way to just push my stuff out there and just keep it going. I'm starting to put out covers every week. So I'm just trying, you know, just keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure this is like a great time for you to also be like writing.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody like use this quarantine time to just get to know yourself a little bit more and just understand who you are, understand what you're missing and what the parts like, you know, the parts that you don't like about yourself. You have so much time with this quarantine time to just do you, fix it, and just, you know, become better.
Absolutely. I like that. And listen, like you are, first of all, you're like a baby. I mean, I'm not that much older than you. Like I'm 28, but I was like just watching you know, some of your interviews and I'm like, she's like so mature for her age. Like
Thank you.
Like you really have your, you know, your head on straight. And I know, you know, you're close with Fat Joe and he's been kind of like your mentor. And he's like, you know, don't mess with boys. Like, he got you on the, you know what I'm saying, the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
So how has it really been working with him and just developing that mentorship relationship, like along with doing music and him kind of being like not a boss, but like, you know, somebody whose opinion you like care about?
Value. I think that is super, super dope, especially like the way he be helping me out is like he be guiding me through music, like, you know, do this, do that, you know, in the industry or in the music, you don't do this, you do like he be dropping gems. And so, you know, it really helps me out because in the areas like there's great areas for me that I don't really know too much on or like I don't have that much experience, you know, he's there as my mentor and, you know, just cheering me on, pushing me on, and just giving me advice and, you know, kind of like, I guess, helping me maneuver through certain situations that I may encounter. So it's really, really dope.
Yeah. So like, has there ever been like a moment, like since you've, you know, really been in the game, like you're making music, your music is out there. Also, congratulations on over 100,000 streams.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, wait, but that's only on Audio Max. So really, I don't know how much we got in total. So,
but it's a lot.
It's a lot. Thank you, though. Thank you.
I love it. But, you know, now that you've been really like making moves right now, like you're somebody to watch, have you encountered any situations where, you know, Joe's voice pop in your head like, you know what? I gotta watch.
Well, like, in what kind of way? Like, in a negative way?
I mean, negative or positive, or you know, if someone even like wanted to work with you, or you know, it may not
So
have been a good situation for you.
I was gonna say, so his voice be popping up in my head when I be making plays, because sometimes you like, or not sometimes, like he's always one to tell me like to always stay focused and work. Even though I know that for myself as well, it's like when he be saying that, I be thinking, "Hi, I gotta make more plays."
Yeah.
So it's like plays mean the features, and like, so what am I gonna put together? And I got some stuff in the arsenal. I got some stuff in the arsenal.
I believe it though. And I'm like, it's gonna be even crazier when we come out of this quarantine, because you gonna just be like, I feel like you gonna
We
be
out
laying us
here.
down with them. Laying us down. Give us what you got, girl. Okay. We want it. We need
Yes.
it. So like who are you listening to right now? Like as far as R&B female artists, who are you like really feeling and listening to?
I'm listening to actually a lot of people, and I actually been listening to. I really love old school music as well, so I've been listening to, you know, my old school playlists and stuff like that. I've
What
been
old
listening
school
to,
you know about, girl?
well, okay, so so I mean, I don't want to say, because I don't want to offend nobody by calling them like I don't want them thinking that I'm calling them old school. So just to be in general, not speaking
But
about.
like, you know what I'm saying, the OGs of the game.
There you go.
Or
The
like who you grew
OGs,
up
the
on.
OGs, like Alicia Keys and stuff like that.
Yes.
That Show Me Love song that she put out recently, I love it. I had to do a cover to it. I done put a cover and everything. So, you know, check that out.
I love it. Yeah. So I mean, you have your song out right now with Jacquees. It's called Why.
Yeah.
And I love that song. Like, first of all, you talking your shit on that song. And I was
Thank
like, wait a minute. If she don't be messing with boys, how she know what she talking about?
you. You know, actually, I wrote it with my boyfriend.
Oh, did you? Really?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was super super dope, especially because like beforehand we was like just sitting here before even creating anything. We was just sitting here and we was just having a deep conversation. I remember that day so vividly too. Like he was sitting right there, I was sitting right here, and we was just talking about life and just talking about the stuff that we going through, and just like how, and not going like personally like me and him, just like in our lives in general, what we're going through, and just like how we're gonna overcome this, and how we're gonna like prove ourselves basically. And so we just had to figure out a way, and that was one of our methods. We just sat down, I just laid down my melodies, and he helped me write my part, and yeah.
That's popping.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like that's a very like unique connection to have with somebody, to be able to like write personal music with them, like
Yeah.
especially from experiences. I
Mhm.
wish I could sing like that, but instead I'm talking for a living. Like I can't sing worth anything. But for your song that you have out right now with Jacquees Vibe, like what how did he get involved? Like how did he get on the track?
Well, my boyfriend, he works very, very closely with him. So it
Okay.
was just like super easy. Like it was just like a, yo, can you please, like, you know, for me. And he went
Right.
ahead and
He
he
was
showed
down.
love. He's super, super humble. So shout out to Jacquees.
Who else would you want to work with, like on a song?
J. Cole is one of my favorite rappers.
Ooh, that would be dope.
Mm-hmm. That
That
would
would
be
be dope.
fire.
Yeah. I can, yeah, just like your vibe and like his vibe,
Yeah,
that
that
would
would be
be,
fire.
yeah.
Danny Lake too. She hard.
Oh yeah, she's dope. I like her too.
Jessie Reyes is fire too.
Mm-hmm. You
Mm-hmm.
have some good choices.
There's a couple of people. Oh my gosh, there's this girl, like, I don't know how that feature would happen, how the song would sound like, but there's this girl named Rosalia.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check her out.
Uh-huh. She is hard.
So, like, do you see yourself doing like a lot of? Wait, you're bilingual.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna be doing like some Spanish? You know what I mean?
Actually, the next song that I'm gonna release is there's little Spanish incorporated in it.
Okay, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like super excited to see what you're going to do next. Is there anything else that like you want to dip your hands into, maybe this year or next year? Like,
Definitely acting. I'm definitely getting into the acting. I did a couple auditions here. Or actually, no, I did. Yeah, I did a couple auditions here. One for like voiceover, another for actually acting in front of the camera. And I
okay,
feel like it's gonna be super new, but super, super fun for me because I feel like ever since I was younger and just from me being inside my room and just like acting in front of a mirror, I feel like I just have a passion for like stuff like fashion and acting and stuff that it's just, you showcasing like I don't know. I feel like
yeah,
with
like
acting, you get
I
to
mean, you're
tap into like a
creative.
personality of you, or not a personality of you, but you get to tap into a side of you that it's always been there, and you just channeling that energy.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, you're a creative person, so like, I'm not surprised that you're into like, different sides of the arts aside from just music. But like, you have an amazing voice, like
Thank
on
you.
you. Like, I'm like, if there's anybody like on the live who has not heard you sing, oh, can you please sing just something little for us here, please, just a little bit. I know people probably always ask you this on interviews, but like,
I don't know much about algebra, but I know 1 + 1 = 2. And it's me and you, and that's all we'll have when the world is through. 'Cause baby, we ain't got nothing without love.
so
I saw a little crusty
beautiful.
today.
But like, that's okay. I caught you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even get no chance to warm up. Like, you just out the shower. Like,
Yeah, I
but
just
you
came out
still
the
sound
shower.
amazing. You still sound amazing. Like, so that song, 1+1, Beyonce song, you sung that was like one of the first songs you sung for Fat Joe when you
Yeah,
like sung for him, right?
yeah.
So is it crazy just thinking about like that experience and like how far you've come from then to this point?
I think so. It's just a huge change that has happened from that point to now. And I'm talking about like in my life. Like there's just so much stuff that I've learned and just so much stuff that I had to go through in order to get to where I'm at right now today. And there's still so much work that I'm working on. There's still so much stuff that I'm working on, but it don't stop. It don't stop. Yeah.
Right. So what do you have like any specific goals for yourself, like as far as where you see yourself in the music industry, or what you want to accomplish, like, or I don't know, like, do you have like that one thing that you're like, if I can accomplish this, I made it?
I definitely want to get a couple Grammys in.
Okay.
Wishful thinking,
Fair.
but I hope.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I feel like you your vibe is like so authentic, and like you write from a place of experience like as well. So I feel like artists who do that, is very easy for them to evolve because they're always writing from a place of like experience and like authenticity,
Thank you.
versus people who write from kind of like saying, like, talking about what I got, what I'm doing, what I
Yeah.
got, who I don't like, like those
Hmm.
artists, is a little bit more difficult for them to evolve. So I'm excited for you. I know you're gonna do great things. Now we can get into like the fun questions. Well, first, are you open? I don't know, because sometimes people on Instagram be a little crazy. I want to let y'all ask questions, but I think I'm able to look at them before I put them on the screen. But I mean, like, people are just weird, but we gonna go with it. So if you have a question for Angelica, you can go ahead and click the little Q&A at the bottom. But in the meantime, we're gonna get into some fun stuff or whatever, because I heard you say you wrote "Why" with your boyfriend. So how long y'all been together?
We've been together for almost 2 years.
Nice. So, okay, he's in the music industry as well.
Yeah.
So of course, like y'all work together or probably, you know, like just
Yeah.
kind of provide feedback for each other. How is it? Like, is it ever a time where you're like, I don't like you right now, but I like you, but I don't like you right now?
Yeah.
Just because y'all are in the same industry, like
I mean, not like I don't like you right now. Like I don't feel like talking right now. More of that approach.
right.
It's already done.
Oh, don't excite us with a good time.
You know,
Okay.
I don't know. Little birdie told me.
Now, when you first got signed, how crazy was that? That's the label or like management, whatever is what you want to be under, like because they just, like
It was super exciting. I was a little bit shocked. I was like, "Oh shit!" So,
right, like this is for real.
yeah, yeah. That was exactly my reaction. I'm like, "So this is for real, for real." I'm like, "Oh shit."
For real, because like I'm sure you've met Hov before already.
Yeah.
What was that like? Did you meet Beyonce, girl? You met Beyonce?
I met her at the Rock Nation brunch. Oh my God, she's so beautiful.
For real? What was it
Yeah.
like? I would have just died right
She
there.
is so beautiful. And meeting Hope was like, oh shit. I was like, this the Ochi Ochi.
Right. That's so amazing. Like, well, you can cross that off of your bucket list.
I
Like,
know.
that's dope. Would it be crazy to work with her? Like,
I feel like that's just like, I don't know if that will ever happen, but I pray you do.
listen, I would love to see it because
Me
I'm here
too.
for
Me too. I love her.
it. All right. Anything the queen does. I was just saying, I was tweeting on Twitter yesterday with all this coronavirus stuff. I was like, Beyonce, do something. Like, save us. I feel like she's been
She got
quiet.
the power.
I feel like she said world stop and it literally stopped. So now she needs to say carry on.
And carry on.
So we can carry on. You feel me? So what's coming up next for you? When can we I know you just like dropped a solid project in 2019, but like what's coming for 2020? What can we expect?
So I have a project it actually has been done for a hot ass minute, but due to, circumstances out of my control, it's just I had to be patient, and this coronavirus stuff is kind of delaying it just a
Yeah.
little bit. But, patience is key. But in the gist of like, having the project and in my possession basically, I took out like probably like one song from there, and I just updated it with like fresher sounds. And
Okay.
yeah, I have another song coming out, and then I have a music video coming out after that, which is the music video that I shot in LA. And then yeah, the project is gonna drop with the music video.
Oh, dope. Okay, okay. Listen, when
Yeah.
you got it lined up, we ready. Give us what you got. I mean, and question, like, are you the type to like, do you prefer to make music and like drop? Do you try to like kind of set maybe a schedule or you kind of know when you want to drop music? I mean,
Actually,
of
I
course, like
let
when you're signed, you have to kind of follow some sort of something, but like,
for right now, I really just let my team just take full control of when it dropped, and just I handle it. I deliver it, I handle it, or they deliver it and they handle it. So when it
y'all
comes
know.
to like dropping, like to be specific, when it comes to dropping, I don't choose the dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't choose them dates because they really know how, like, they know they know how to organize it probably better than I can, and they have a whole team, so they could just boop, 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 boop. But of course, they like communicate it with me, and they let me know everything that they're gonna do, and I'll be like, yes, 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 no, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's hardly that I ever be like,
Right.
like they be
Right.
like, you gotta interview them, be like, all right, what time, who, what, when, where, why, and I'm in
I
there.
know that's right. Listen,
Yeah,
but that's how an efficient team works as well, especially when you have a team that you trust and that like has your
yeah,
best interest in mind and also the experience to back it up. You feel
right.
me? So What are you like looking forward most to for like after this quarantine? Because honey, listen, I got plans.
Honestly, I miss going out to eat.
Me too. I'm tired of eating home cooked food.
I'm tired of cooking.
I'm off of it. Like, I'm so off of it.
I'm so tired of cooking, and I like to cook actually. Like anything, and I always say cooking is art too. So anything
Yeah.
artsy, I love to do, like arts and crafts and all that shit. I love it.
Yeah. I feel like cooking has been somewhat like calming for me, like during this time. But then if I feel like I'm doing too much, I'd be like, all right, I'm tired now. Like I ain't feeling
Yeah,
it.
I would
But
be
I do
tired.
miss traveling. Like traveling is like the biggest thing for me right now because I'm used to like going pretty much where I want to go, like when I want to go there to do it.
Yeah.
And this is just like messing it up.
Yeah, I really love to go out to eat. I don't really like to party too much, but you know, a drink or here or there too don't hurt either.
It don't, a little bit of drink, a little bit of sippy sip,
A
a little
little
bit
bit
of
sippy
hookah
sip at a
hookah.
bar don't hurt either, you know. Just a little one,
Right,
just one,
right.
you know.
Well, listen, honey, let me tell you, like the way I had never been a super heavy drinker, like ever,
Me either.
but when I was around like, 22, 21, of course, like I could just drink. So of course, like I'm drinking, but
Like,
I should be
what you
able
want
to
to
like,
drink? I'll go get it for you.
like just trying stuff. But I used to be able to go out, like wake up, go to work, go to class, do whatever, and like be straight and do that like Wednesday through Sunday. Now at 28, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like you probably got one day out of the weekend for me. Like Saturday, that's all I can really give you.
Yeah.
Like, give me some champagne and that's fine. So listen, keep that energy because you don't even need all that. And then when you get older, you're not even gonna be feeling it anyway. So trust me, you barely missing anything.
Man, yeah, I'm not a big drinker like that.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me.
Thank you for having me.
Let everybody know where they can follow you at. And where we can check out your music. I know you're on all streaming platforms because, like we said before, over 100,000 streams on
Yeah.
Audio Back is lit.
You can go. They can all find my stuff, anything at Angelica Vila, available everywhere.
Thanks, girl. We will talk soon.
Yes.
And stay safe
Stay
and
safe.
stay healthy, of course.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye bye.